If you're short on time, as well as ideas for making dinner tonight, I can help you out with an idea for a recipe that is not only quick and easy, but kid and budget friendly as well. I'm Darlene Myatt, an extension agent with the Expanded Food and Nutrition Education Program of Texas AgriLife Extension Service, and today I'd like to share with you some ideas for making pizza salad. As we look at the ingredients, you may be surprised to see that many of these are products you already have on hand to save a trip from the grocery store with maybe some simple substitutions. So let's take a look at some of the ingredients we'll be using for the recipe to make pizza salad. First of all, there is a large head of romaine lettuce. Just like any produce, this needs to be washed before handling. You can see this yields about 8 cups for the number of people this recipe will serve. If you're lucky enough to have some children around the household, this is the time to really get them involved. They can tear the lettuce leaves, tear it up, and not get in trouble in the process, and helping you as well as you devote some time then to making the dressing, which is a tomato-based dressing. You want to make sure that you have a container with a tight-fitting lid, as I have here. The first ingredient that I'll be adding is an 8-ounce can of sodium-reduced tomato sauce. We want to do what we can to shake the salt habit. Along with that is a 1/2 cup of heart-healthy canola oil, 1/4 cup of white vinegar, and to counteract the tartness of the vinegar, a teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano that has been crushed, and 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. You want to make sure that you do replace the top so that it is secure, because this is the part the kids always enjoy helping out with. When I first found this, I decided as children are working in the kitchen, sometimes their little hands are a little bit too small for some containers that you may be accustomed to working with. This is a perfect size because of the handle. They can easily fit their fingers through this to give them a little better grip when they get ready to shake up the dressing. Just make sure the pour spout is securely tightened. Give them a chance to really shake this up. Otherwise, again, some of those unpleasant surprises may cost you big time as far as a mess to clean up in the kitchen, as well as a dry cleaning bill. The dressing is prepared. Now we're ready to go back to finish up what was started with the salad greens. The only additional ingredients that I will be using for this will be 3/4 cup of part skim grated mozzarella cheese that we'll sprinkle all around on top. I'm also going to be adding 1 cup of these great, wonderfully bright colored grape tomatoes, and 1/2 cup of turkey pepperoni. This is usually the kiddos' #1 favorite choice if they have an option as far as adding a protein source to the salad, which is entirely up to you. Do make sure if pepperoni is selected that it is turkey, because it has 70% less fat than the traditional pepperoni does. Now you're ready to toss. Once again, provided hands are clean, you might not have to be as formal as using the utensils that are meant for that purpose. Now we're ready to plate this up. As far as additional ingredients that you may enjoy trying with your pizza salad, if you're like me, you like a few of the extras. I always include some ripe olives, again to bring out the color, as well as some of these great bell peppers, which sometimes I think just the wording of pepper can be misleading for the kiddos. They might think it's going to have a hot flavor when really it doesn't. It's a very nice sweet flavor, and yet it adds a lot of extra color to the dish. Maybe even a slice or 2 of that great red onion. Now for the crowning glory, don't forget, the best part of all for most people is the tomato-based oil and vinegar sauce that goes on top. This dressing, once again, is quick and easy. It's going to give the flavor of tomatoes. If the kids sometimes are reluctant to try the tomato flavoring, just remind them this is very much like the pizza sauce that is used for making a traditional pizza. And I think that's going to help win them over of trying something that they're not so apt to try in other ways. Now, along with that, I'm taking advantage of some seasonal food buys using honeydew melon, some pineapple, some of those wonderful red seedless grapes, and another accompaniment to make half of those servings a whole grain product. I'm using whole grain crackers. There you have it. It's a quick and easy meal to serve 8 people, 160 calories per serving at a cost of $1.24. I hope the next time you're needing answers to questions you may have, check with Texas AgriLife Extension Service as a credible source of research-based information to help you and your family. You can also find us on Facebook. Post comments that would be helpful in giving us a better idea of what you're interested in for future tapings. Thanks.